After publishing CAPF AC 2019 reserve list, there were some of the questions asked by aspirants who got their name in the list. So some of the questions were common in nature, so I should explain. And some of the questions are specific in nature. Still, I will explain that in general form. You know कि you are having that doubt. Then you can imagine, you can think, yes, it is my answer. I will not take name of any candidate who asked which question. I will explain in general terms, general term and terminology. I will discuss your specific issue also, but not without taking anyone's name. You can derive your conclusion. Yes, this aspect belongs to me. So first question is force allocation. Fourth allocation, when it will be done, one question. So in my opinion, it should be in 1 month, approx within 1 month, it should be there. CRPF is the nodal force. So maybe by this month itself, or anyway, in June, it will be done. So hopefully this month itself. Now, after question arises, who will get which force? Total vacancy of 2019 is 330. In 330, CRPF is having a highest vacancy. So CRPF was having 108, total 108 vacancy. And for example, 100 are already filled. So 91 in the first list when 264 candidates got their result, and plus 9 in later when EWS result came. So total 100 seats are already allocated. So CRPF is having 8 vacancy. Now BSF total was having 100 vacancy. Out of 100 vacancy, 61 was allocated in the first list of 264 candidate. Then in the second list, 6 candidate got BSF. So total 67. Now 33 vacancy is in BSF. So you are having 41 reserve list candidate and total vacancy is remaining 8 in CRPF and plus 33. So 8 CRPF, 33 BSF. Only these two forces are having vacancy. In other force, for example, SSB total vacancy was 28. So 26 got in the first list and 2 got in the second list in the sense EWS. So 28 already filled. Next, ITBP. ITBP was having total 28 vacancy. So sorry. SSB, I'm really sorry. SSB was having 66 vacancy. Okay. SSB was 66. So 60 they get in the first list and 6 in the second. Okay, so total failed SSB. I'm really sorry. So SSB 66. ITBP 28. So 26 plus 2. Next, CISF 28 vacancy, 26 in the first list and 2 in the second list. So all forces except CRPF and BSF. CRPF is having your 8 vacancy and BSF is having 33 vacancy. So now it depends. Depending on your preference. If, for example, first ranker in reserve list, first rank is if you are having priority CRPF priority, then you will get CRPF. If not, then BSF. Then, for example, majority of people will get BSF. So those whose rank is, for example, 15, 16, 17 or something, then majority maximum chances you will get BSF. So you are having only vacancies in 2 forces, CRPF 8 and BSF 33. Now, exactly, you cannot say, but majority cases, those who are having top 10, then depending on your preference. Otherwise, by default, BSF you will get. That's the thing. how these things are happening, whether they should have kept some vacancy in other forces, that I'm not knowing how internally those who are preparing the list, in which way they are distributing that thing. That I do not have exact idea, so I cannot discuss. I was question was asked about this thing, so this thing I worked. Now, other questions, some of specific questions students were having regarding seniority. So, in seniority, in general, what is happening? At what date you are joining the force? What date you are joining the force? Obviously, you are 2019 batch. Some of your batchmates already completed their, means some, you know, you can say majority of your batchmates already completed the training. Obviously they will be much more senior to you. Whatever I am saying, I am not knowing exactly at this time what is the exact provision, but what I am saying, according to my time in my force, I was there. So whatever things they were telling me, they were information was there. So according to that procedure, that all, because for many things, cases are ongoing in the courts. So things are taking its own course. But in general, what happens? At what time you are reporting in force, that is the most important aspect. What is the duration of your job? For example, 2019 batch already some majority completed training, then your their seniority will be uh, much ahead of your, since you are already in 2019 batch, but 2020 people already joined before you. So your seniority will be later than these people. So in, for example, you will join after, you are joining after 2020 batch, then your seniority will be decided after 2020 batch ki last candidate of 2020 batch, your seniority will start. Let us take hypothetically ki you are joining with 2021 batch, but you will be ahead of 2021 batch. But since 2020 candidates already joined the force, so they are working, they are having experience and working in the force more than that. Now, one example you can take. What happens now is sometimes some candidates take extension. If, for example, one candidate of 2020 batch take extension and the person is not joining, the person is joining in 2021 batch. So, since the person is joining in 2021 batch, then his seniority will be in this batch, but ahead of the this 2021 list, but below 2020 batch. Because even if the person was, for example, first ranker, let us take the person was first, I take, okay, first ranker, but at that time he did not join. The person who joined was fifth rank, sixth rank, seventh rank. That person will have seniority than this person. So, in my opinion, what I am again saying, if whatever information I have, whatever information I am having, according to that thing I am saying, your seniority will be later than 2020 batch, those candidates who already joined. But let us say, if some of the candidate in 2020, they at that time did not join. So in that, let us take 5 candidates of 2020 join with you. Then in that case, your seniority will be above these 5 candidates. But those who already joined, your seniority will be lower in rank. Also, why this happens? For example, if a candidate joined force, today he joined force, he or she. After that, after joining, completed the training. After completing training, the person took leave for 5 days, and the person did not report 2 years continuously. Then do you think his or her seniority will be same? No, his or her seniority will be affected. because he missed 2 years of job. So in seniority, his rank will be reduced, in the sense rank will be the thing, but total job count will be reduced. Some of his batchmate may be promoted earlier, but that person will be promoted later. So it is your loss. Obviously, it was not your mistake. You did not committed mistake, but that happened. That happened. You were not at fault. But in my opinion, that will happen. Those who join earlier, whose seniority will be higher. And also in seniority, in same batch, how seniority is decided. 50% weightage is given to your UPSC marks. 50% weightage to UPSC marks and 50% weightage is given to your training. Whatever in training you score in your respective academy, CRPF, CSF, ITBP, SSB, okay, so there 50% your UPSC marks, 50%. But you will be those who joined 5 months, 6 months, 8 months before you, their seniority will be more than you. For example, in meantime, in job, some person is missing 2 years, 3 years, he or she is not reporting, or then obviously his or her seniority will be reduced. So that thing is happening. So these things are there. So you will get either BSF or CRPF. Majority obviously you will get BSF. Some other question, personal nature. Some question, some students asked, sir, I am already in job. Should I join it or not? What will be a scope of my life? I am having, for example, already job. I am in official job. But for example, rank is lower. You should decide on your own what positive and negative I am saying. Now, for example, you are having, I'm not taking name of any person. I'm just saying that the question was asked. For example, some person is still already married. You are having job, you are married. You are living in urban life, urban area you are living. But once you go to BSF, you have to do training. You go to CRPF, you have to go undergo training. And 1 year life is like very challenging. I cannot say tough words, but life is challenging. Once you are habitual of staying in Delhi or NCR or some other major urban area and directly you go to training, then life is very difficult. But see what is your priority, even if you are married. Once you complete training, obviously in training, you cannot keep your family with yourself, whether your mother, wife, children, or whatsoever is there. Obviously, all are not married, only exception 1, 2, 3, 4 suppose, because it is already late, means 2019 batch is there. So some people are getting married earlier, some people are getting married late, or some people, for example, already in job, so maybe they can be married. So even if you are married, you cannot have accommodation for your family during training. Yes, after training, depending on where your posting is, once you are getting posting, after some months, you will get accommodation, you can keep. But there are some places where actually directly where your posting is, you may not be able to keep your family with your own unit, but their arrangements are made in your group center, in your maybe some battalion head or some locations, some appropriate location you can keep your family. Obviously, in some job, people are saying, sir, I'm in job, but there is promotion, less promotion, scope and all. Here in either you join BSF, because I am just now considering two forces, BSF or CRPF. So you are already guested officer in a starting. Once you become officer, there are some facilities also. You are getting so much facility, you can say you are having power, but in initial phase, as you are assistant commandant, so in these both these forces, as assistant commandant, for for example, till the time you are assistant commandant, your life have some challenges. In some time, obviously, daily basis you are not facing that much problem, but sometimes life is challenging. Once you become deputy commandant, life is little, you can say, easy. Obviously, easy and tough we cannot define in quantify properly, but in relative term, I'm saying. So Decide your own priority, what you want. Some people are, for example, in group C job and they are satisfied with the job. Then it's okay. You should continue if you are satisfied. But if you find, yes, I am finding this job attractive, I want uniform forces, then it is for you. So that question you should decide. There is enough scope. I am knowing more about CRPF. If, for example, those who are getting CRPF at this time, then obviously if you are in 25, 26, 27 years, 28 years, then it is good chance, almost sure, unless otherwise anything unexpected happen, you will become DIG. But if in future the things are more regularized, you may be IG. Some may be ADG also. But in general, DIG you will be there. And more or less situation is in all forces. Regarding CRPF, I am knowing properly. So little less some in some forces 1 year more it takes promotion. In some year 2 3 more years. So it depends because our forces and all promotion is based on hierarchy. So at registered level, assistant commandant is this. So here highest number. You become deputy commandant, less number of people. At top, the less number of posts now. Their seniority matters. There your UPSC marks matter. There matters when you are joining. So in my opinion, think yourself. Still you are having time. Those who are not having job, then they are not having any problem. And for example, if you are getting something better, and in your opinion, if you find something better, it is your choice. Every person should decide his or her own choices. No, everyone has not in equal opportunity or circumstances. Some person needs desperately this job. Some person is already in job. Some person is having maybe in his or her opinion, I'm placed in better place. So the person may not join. So decide on your own what is your priority. But in my opinion, every force, for example, now is having better infrastructure, better family life. You can enjoy the things. You are already from a starting. You are a gazetted officer. I know many, even constable, head constable, sub inspector, inspector. They are enjoying their life. I have been there. So it is also a state of mind. So if you find uniform forces are attractive, I am for that. And even if after long wait result has come, I should join, then it is for you. So if you are having any still any doubt and all, then you can personally message me. I can try to resolve. So in general, I try to resolve what is in the nature of generalized question, because you are the person who is having responsibility. What I should do? You are, for example, 25 years of age or 27 years, 27, let us say. So you are having 33 years of job. 33 years is a long time. You will get good pay, perks and all. In some jobs, you will not get that much promotion and all. Here you will get good chances of promotion. And once you become commandant, then really you feel empowered. And there no money can uh, be equal to that. Every force or every job is having advantage and disadvantage. So you should calculate on your own. Okay. In spite of all, if you are having any question, you can message me either on this WhatsApp number 8527146498 or Telegram number 7404909669. Or if anything will emerge, I will make again video related to that. Okay, thank you.